In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to add raffia and wood bead details to your African mask. Now, I'm going to be showing you this on an unpainted example, but it is very, very, very important that you have painted or glazed this piece first. So it should be colored. It should not be white. Now, many of you chose to put holes in the top or bottom of your African mask before I fired it to create either hair or a beard. So I'm going to show you a couple techniques how to do this. And since the holes were in the top of mine, I'm going to show you like hair. But any of these techniques can be applied to the bottom like a beard. So I'm going to show you with some pieces of raffia. Raffia is just sort of like a dried out hay. There's natural colors. There are also some others that have been like dyed. So you can really use whatever you like. Now, what we're really going to do, it's pretty simple. To attach these, you fold it in half to make a little loop. Then you can kind of pinch it together a little bit closer to make it skinny, and then you push it through the hole. Okay, now you're going to have a loop on this side. Now you take the rest of your raffia and pull it through that loop, and then just pull it nice and tight. Now, if you want these pieces to be long, you can kind of pull them down and let them hang like this, but they'll be a little wild. You can also choose to clip them and do them short. Now, this is one where it's just one piece, but if you wanted to do something to make it look a little bit thicker, you could take multiple pieces and you can kind of hold them together like this. So right now I have 3 pieces, and I'm going to loop those 3 pieces together like this, make a loop, and then I'm going to pinch just like I did with the other one, push it through. So this is going to be a little bit trickier to push through. Okay, but you have to do them all at once. And then you're going to have a loop on this side. So now you can, just like before, pull all of that through the loop and then pull a little tighter and trim it. So now I have that hair. Now I could take this if I wanted and I could leave it to hang. I could trim it. I could even do cool things like braiding it. So I could take a few pieces. Those of you that know how to braid, you can do that. Okay, now when you get to the bottom of the braid, so let's say I made this nice and long. When I get to the bottom, instead of doing like a hair tie, what I would do is take all my pieces and loop them around and then pull this through like that. So I made like a circle and just pull tight. Okay, now I have my braid. Now another thing that you can do that's really fun is if you have a few pieces that are a little bit skinnier, you can loop them through and you can add beads. So if you wanted to do sort of a shorter look like this, you could add a bead to the top, but you just have to have a little more sticking out. Or you can even take your pieces. Now this is just like threading a needle like we do in fiber arts, and poke both through the hole and slide them down. Okay, actually in that case I just poked one through the hole. And then I'm going to tie like that. Okay, so I could have that kind of at the top. Now this is a really big bead, so maybe that wasn't the best choice. I could also do that with smaller beads. These little ones could look really nice sort of lined up. So we can kind of slide those down. I could slide several of them down in a row before knotting it. So you can really be like as creative as you want with this. So here I just did one and I'm just gonna knot it, just like you're tying your shoe. But you could do that, you could do several in a row before you knot it. Okay, so these are just some different options that you have. Whatever you choose to do, I would try to keep it kind of uniform or at least symmetrical to make the design look strong. But really just be creative and have fun.